Hey everyone, Jessica here. Having just returned from the recent Arizona Realtor State Conference, I wanted to take some time to clear the air since the recent announcement of the NAR State Settlement. We all know that on March 15th, NAR agreed to settle in the amount of $418 million in the suit brought against them from home sellers. This did cause a lot of awe and shock and put a lot of anxiety in us as members, and kind of turned our world upside down because, hey, the unknown is very scary. We've been living in a world of unknown for the last couple of weeks, but there are a couple of things that we do know now since the settlement agreement has been presented. With the settlement, we know that we as NAR members are protected. Our local associations, our state associations, our MLSs, and any brokerage that did not produce over $2 billion in residential real estate in 2022 are covered by any copycat lawsuits that come to light after this settlement. What we do know is starting in July, we will no longer be able to publish the buyer-broker compensation on our MLS platforms or through our IDX feeds. When representing a buyer, it will be required that you have a written agreement to represent that buyer. A lot of unknowns come with that as well. How will we communicate our buyer representation if we can't put it on the MLS? How will our buyer-broker form change? What different forms will come of all of this? Our Arizona Realtors are currently creating work groups that are revamping our forms, creating new forms, doing everything they need to do so that we will have the forms to better protect and promote us as realtors when we need to come July. What we can trust is that buyer representation will always be needed. Start now, if you haven't already, using our current buyer-broker agreement. At the very least, pull out your READY form, the Real Estate Agency Election and Disclosure Form, and explain to your buyers why representation is needed, why we deserve to be compensated, and how we are compensated. Explain to your sellers in those listing agreements why buyer representation is important for them and how it will promote their seller, their sale, to have a buyer representative on the other side. Those agents that react appropriately to the recent news and learn to adapt will continue to thrive. We are the Realtors of Northern Arizona, and together we will responsibly prevail.